Sean Higgins here. Thanks for joining me for this online commentary on Saturday night cinema's screening of the 1955 British comedy The Lady Killers, starring Alec Guinness, Peter Sellers, and in a BAFTA-winning performance, Katie Johnson. Now, time constraints limited our on-air commentary on this fine film, one of the highest-rated British comedies of all time. So here I want to focus on the film's top cast, its legendary production company, and the film's remakes. Let me start, however, by mentioning the fine script by William Rose, which won a BAFTA and was nominated for an Oscar. It's filled with fast-paced situational humor. Screenwriter Rose says the film came to him whole in a dream. All I had to do was transcribe it, he told one interviewer. However, it came to him, it set a standard for later comedies to follow and remains a model for screenwriters more than 75 years after The Lady Killers was released. Some notes on the cast. The Lady Killers was Alec Guinness' 16th credited screen appearance, and the last of 4 comedies he made for the legendary Ealing Studios between 1951 and 1955. The others, by the way, were Kind Hearts and Coronets, in which he played 9 roles, The Man in the White Suit, and The Lavender Hill Mob. Guinness was nothing if not versatile, having made his credited film debut in 1946 with director David Lean's Great Expectations, followed by a controversial production of Oliver Twist. He went on, of course, to lead roles in Lean's later films, Lawrence of Arabia, Dr. Zhivago, A Passage to India, and in an Oscar-winning performance, The Bridge on the River Kwai. Born in 1914, Guinness started his stage career in 1934 and continued appearing on stage for 44 more years while continuing his film and television work until his death in 2000. His late career roles included the recurring role of Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Star Wars films and as John le Carré's master spy George Smiley in the TV series Tinker Tailor's Soldier Spy and Smiley's People. Strong as Guinness is in Lady Killers, the film's most memorable performance is delivered by then 77-year-old actor Katie Johnson, who received a BAFTA for her efforts. Previously little known to British audiences, Johnson was 53 years old before she made her first movie. Many of her prior roles were uncredited minor roles in British movies that didn't make it to the United States. But Johnson nails the character of Mrs. Wilberforce in The Lady Killers. She made only one additional movie, How to Murder a Rich Uncle, released after her death. 2 other cast members merit shout-outs, Peter Sellers and Herbert Long. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, British comedian of all time, Peter Sellers had not yet made a name for himself in film when he appeared in The Lady Killers, his 4th credited big screen role, and still relatively minor at that. Sellers was, however, quite well known in the UK as a lead comic on the popular and irreverent radio sketch comedy, The Goon Show. His film appearances increased in frequency and stature, starting in 1959 with The Mouse That Roared, which put him on his way to becoming a household word after he created the character Inspector Clouseau in 1963's The Pink Panther, followed in 1964 as the eponymous Dr. Strangelove, and then a string of blockbusters and Pink Panther sequels until his untimely death from a heart attack in 1980 at the age of 54. Actor Herbert Long, like Sellers, a member of the Lady Killers gang, is also remembered perhaps primarily for his role in the Pink Panther films. He was actually in all of them, portraying angry, half-mad Chief Police Inspector and later Commissioner Charles Dreyfus, perpetually frustrated by Clouseau's utter ineptitude. The Lady Killers was remade in 2004 by the Coen brothers. The remake, however, is set in the American South and involves an attempted casino heist. It stars Tom Hanks in the role originated by Alec Guinness. It played to mixed reviews and drew pointed commentary relating to the superiority of the 1955 original. A stage version of the play debuted in the UK in 2011, got a year-long run, a national tour of the UK, and some performances in Canada as well. Well, there are several movies and a song entitled The Lady Killers. They're based on totally unrelated material and should not be confused with our movie. I hope you've enjoyed this commentary on The Lady Killers and that you'll join me again soon on air and online for Saturday Night Cinema.
De Baxter. Here's a classic movie quiz. 1955's The Lady Killers stars Alec Guinness.
I understand you have rooms to let.
Which co-star considered Alec Guinness his absolute idol?
I just don't think we can depend on a screwy old dame like that.
Peter Sellers.
Right. Splendid.
You provide the popcorn, the couch, and the TV. We'll provide great movies like The Lady Killers.
At 8 on KSBS and join us online.